Another beautiful Sunday morning here, and just a lot of different things, kind of on my mind that I wanted to share. And yeah, see how that goes. It's been a beautiful couple days, and I just feel in a good mood to share. So, just give me a second here. So, I want to talk through something that's been sitting heavy on my mind lately. Something that most men feel, but they just don't have the words for. And I've been thinking about drifting, right? And how easy it is for a man to just start sliding sideways in his own life. Not crashing, not exploding, just kind of losing his edge one quiet inch at a time, right? That's what it is. And drifting doesn't happen because a man is weak. It happens because he stops greeting the day with the same force that he used to have. And here's the thing about mornings. I mean, they strip you down. Mornings, they show you exactly where you are without saying a word to you. And if you wake up and your first move is distraction and noise and something to numb the mind, that's drift. But if you step outside before the world wakes up and the cold air hits your lungs and you hear that early silence, that's a man reclaiming himself. There's something about putting your boots on before anyone needs you and standing outside while the sun's still just deciding what kind of day it wants to give you. Mornings are a mirror, right? And you can't fake who you are in that first hour of the day. Let me shift this a bit because, hiking, for instance, it is something to a man that nothing else can. When you're halfway up a ridge and you're just like breathing hard and your legs are burning, your mind is sharpening with each step. And you realize how little the world's noise matters. You stop feeling like a man who's drifting and you start feeling like a man who's moving, right? There's a difference. Because the mountain doesn't negotiate with your excuses, okay? It doesn't care if you're tired or if you're unfocused. You either climb or you don't. And that truth under your boots, I think that wakes up a man every single time. Bushcraft, it does the same thing, right? So fire making and carving stuff and splitting wood. When your hands are working with real things, you remember that you're built for more than screens and just passive consumption, okay? When you make a flame from nothing, or you split a stubborn log, or shape a tool, competence, it wakes back up. You remember that you're not helpless. Hey, what's up? What's up, C? You're not lost. You're just disconnected from your nature. Every spark that you pull from steel and rock, right? And it puts a piece of your backbone back in place. Men don't drift when they're creating. No, men drift when we're numbing ourselves, right? Now, here's the part that I think cuts pretty deep for me. Drifting doesn't just, steal your edge from you. It steals your ability to be the rock for the people who depend on your steadiness. I read that one. A drifting man, he can't be solid. And it's not because he's weak, right? It's just because he's foggy. His mind is loud inside and quiet outside. And he's going to hesitate where he might have used to act. He retreats where he should probably be stepping forward. But when a man wakes up from drift, right? When he finally reconnects with the mornings and the movement, that fire and the weight of his own presence, that man becomes solid again. And not perfect. I'm saying He becomes solid. He becomes that person that others are going to steady themselves against. And that's when a man remembers what his presence is actually worth. Every man who comes out of a drift can tell you the moment that it happened, right? You might be able to remember this too. Maybe not the day or the hour, but the moment, right? It's a moment on a cold morning, a moment halfway up a trail, and a moment carving a tool or just staring into a fire that you built in the cold. A moment where the thought hits, I want the man that I used to be, and I want the man that I was supposed to become. And that's the turning point, right? That's the death of drift. And that's the rebirth of direction. And that's what we're looking for, right? Because a man who turns his back towards himself becomes dangerous in the right way, like right controlled fire, steady eyes, a grounded presence that you're gonna feel without him saying a word. And think about that. Because people don't need us to be flawless, right? They don't need us to be a hero. They just need us to be anchored. A man who stops drifting and starts walking with intention, that's rare. It's a stable force, right? That's a man who's gonna stand where others are gonna fall. And we need that. So if you've been drifting, and I've done it too, I've drifted. Today is a good day to just to end it, right? Step into the morning, walk a trail, work with some fire and steel, reclaim something ancient, man. It's inside you. Wake up and become that rock again that you know you are. You just gotta walk steady. And like I say, build something real. And you guys, I appreciate you hanging. This is just what was on my morning coffee thoughts. And appreciate you guys listening to me kind of rant about this stuff. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel. You know, I do a lot of these morning talks. I call it the Hard Road Hour. Yeah, I like that. Bill, that was good. Really well said. But yeah, you guys, please subscribe to the channel. Check it out. And if you guys are into mining and bushcraft and all those things, I invite you guys to join me on the journey as I also fight my own drift inside me, you know, looking to maintain that masculinity in a world where they just want to take it from us. And I'm tired of it. I'm sure you guys are too. So, all right, you guys, I'm going to head out. I got to get more coffee. And even on a Sunday, the world, you know, it calls me. I got to go do some work. So you guys, peace out. Take care. Like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys. Wait, what? Hey, Margaret, good to see you. So yeah, you guys, I know, geez, that's what I said too, Bill. But hey, you know, masculine, true men, we show up and we don't expect praise. And, you know, we do it anyways, right? That's what we do. All right, I really got to sign off now. All right, guys, like and subscribe, please. Check me out. I do these live streams every other couple days, so later.